What's going on, everybody? This is Karate Kid Fanatics back here again. Today we got another very special guest, Salome Azizi, aka Cheyenne from Cobra Kai Season 4. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, first off, I just want to say congratulations. It was a great first episode the other night.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it. I guess I get to watch it tonight, so I'm excited to see.
It was awesome. Yeah, so how did you initially get into the acting industry?
Well, I've been doing it since I wanted to do it forever and ever. I think I was 9 when I first wanted to do it, but I didn't really professionally pursue it. I focused more on like going to university and then working and stuff. And then once I achieved all of that side of stuff, I decided that actually, you know what, I really want to go for my acting career. So I started quite late, to be honest with you. And I also started in London. And at that time I was doing, I started my training in theatre, sort of like in the evenings, it was a part of this, it was called Questers Theatre, and they used to call it an amateur theatre company.
Yeah.
Which was quite funny. Anyway, and then after that, I came to the US, and I stopped acting for a while. But I started again about 5-6 years ago when I moved to Los Angeles. So it's been ongoing throughout my life, but it hasn't been a constant. But seriously, I've sort of committed myself to it for the past 5-6 years or so.
So for Cobra Kai, I seen that video of your reaction to booking the role. So what was that like for you?
Oh my God, I was so excited because the thing is, I did that audition during the pandemic, right? So I did it at home. It was a self-tape. I sent it in. I didn't hear anything back for the longest time ever. And until one day I was in the shower and my roommate came and she was like, "God, your phone is going off the hook. Pick it up." And I'm like, "What is it?" And she's like, "It's your agent."
Yeah.
So I picked up and he was like, "You just booked Cobra Kai." And I was like, oh. I'd completely forgotten about it until it sunk in, and then I kind of like freaked out with excitement. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that you were going to be Terry Silver's girlfriend originally, or did you just have the character name?
No, when I did the audition, I had no idea. I knew I was going to be like this kind of, the character that I was, but I didn't know I was going to be Terry. I didn't even know who Terry Silver was until I started to read the script at the time.
In Karate Kid 3?
No, I don't think I have. I might have started it, but I don't think I finished it.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you'd seen how crazy Terry Silver was.
No, I have an idea because I'm looking just from my conversations with Martin Cove and Thomas and stuff and the crew and stuff. But yeah, I know he can be quite crazy, and I guess he might get a bit crazier in this season too.
Absolutely. So yeah, was that filmed in Atlanta or LA, your scenes?
My scenes were actually in Florida. I was supposed to be in Atlanta, and then I think, and I got on set. It was the last day of them shooting, so like the whole of the season, and they decided to shoot it in Florida, Jacksonville. It was great.
So what was your favorite part of the filming experience?
I think my favorite part was just, obviously the filming, but that can always get a little bit scary and a little bit intimidating and stuff. But for me, it was hanging out with Martin.
Yeah.
And the rest of the crew and the creators and just everybody it was probably the best set that I've ever worked on in terms of how lovely everyone and welcoming everybody was. And just like the whole experience, just to fly out there and then hang out with the crew. I think I was with them for at least like a good 4 or 5 days. And just being with them was fantastic. Even when I was flying out, they got me I was sitting in first class, right? And then there was this other person in front of me who was all the guests that would come in, they kept looking, like giving a double look. And I was like, oh my God, he must be someone famous.
Yeah.
Landed, he got up and it was Martin Cobra. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be doing a scene with you. And he was like, oh, yeah, Cheyenne. And I was like, yeah. And then we started talking. And then we got in the car and we went to the hotel. It was like off as soon as I didn't even get off the plane, and I was having a fantastic time as soon as I landed. It was great.
Yeah. So what was it like to work with Martin Cove?
He's such a friendly and generous actor. Makes you feel so comfortable, and like I said, it can be quite intimidating, especially as a guest star when you go into these big shows.
Absolutely.
Because they're working together for years, and they're like a big gigantic family, and everyone knows everyone so well. And you go in, and it's like going to school for the first day when you don't know anyone, and But they were also wonderful and welcoming, and for me, like the moment I started talking to Martin was when he just made me feel so comfortable and welcome. And then the rest of it was we were just playing, having fun.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah. So, speaking of your experiences, what, was it kind of held back some, with the COVID situation, or by then were y'all able to at least, have a little bit of normalcy?
Well, in Florida, it was different,
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody was filming, and in Florida and I guess like Atlanta, they've been filming nonstop. So, but of course there were precautions that they were still taking and things like that. But it was definitely nothing compared to the being on set in LA.
Yeah. So, what was it like for you to get to work with Thomas? It's been a while since the fans have seen him. So what was it like getting to work with him and him being your on-screen partner?
He was he was somebody else that I really enjoyed. I mean, I'm not, everybody was so fantastic to work with, and Thomas was as well. And we had a really great connection, and he's such a sweet, like both of them are actually really, I know they play these bad characters on screen, but in reality they're so sweet and kind and like just so different to the characters that they play. I was just having a laugh with all of them. We were laughing and giggling, just playing and being silly, and it was fantastic. And Thomas is he's so well prepared in terms of, he's probably the most prepared actor I've ever worked with in my whole entire life, in terms of being off book and just spot on, and he's just so meticulous and fantastic.
Were you there for most of the filming of that episode?
Of that episode, yeah. I think I was, but they'd already filmed the whole season, right? So that was literally the last day.
Yeah.
Or the last week of filming. I was probably, but I wasn't constantly on set, because the set was a different location from where our hotel was. So
right.
I wasn't like hanging out there when they were filming, but I was there for that week. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to spoil anything, but it has the scene of him like kicking the wine, but you have a voiceover in there.
Terrence, is everything okay?
Yeah. Coming.
Scene, so I didn't know if you were there when that was filmed or not.
Oh, yes, I was there, but I wasn't obviously in the scene. Yeah, I was there.
Well, you were in the scene, but you weren't in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite scene from that.
Oh,
episode.
really? I can't wait to see it. I've got like I've got like 4. I'm excited.
3, yeah. But yeah, so what was it like getting to work on a Netflix production? Was that your first time with Netflix on a production?
Probably. Was it? I don't know. Well, the thing is, it doesn't really make a difference what network streaming thing it's on, because it's production, and then it just sort of gets distributed via that streaming net, whatever network it is. So it doesn't really make a difference unless it's, you know, the budget obviously makes a difference, right?
Right.
But in terms of the work or the experience, not so much.
Yeah. So for you as an actress, what is your dream role?
Oh my God. I want to be James Bond.
Oh, I could see it. They're making some more, so
Yes.
it's gonna have it. They're gonna have to get a new actor though, because Daniel Craig's done.
Oh, I know. I couldn't believe that. That thing just, yeah. I don't know. What's my favorite? I've got so many. I like the action heroes, like the, you know, the badass girls and all of that stuff. So, but I just like to do whatever as long as I'm acting and having fun and creating art, you know?
Yeah. So what was it like, you know, getting to work with the three main writers? I'm not sure if they were all there or not, but you know, they're great writers.
Oh my God, they're so amazing. They're so amazing. These people are like, everybody literally on that crew is absolutely fantastic. They were so friendly and gave me so much time. Because, you know, sometimes like the directors or the creators, they're like, they've got so much going on that they
Absolutely, yeah.
don't have time to stand there and chat with you, you know? But they were fantastic. I really, really enjoyed every single one of them. Yes, and I did meet all of them. They were all there. So they were really friendly, lovely people. So smart and so dedicated.
So I got to ask you a question about the show, though. So when it comes to your favorite, are you Team Cobra Kai, Team Miyagi-Do, or Team Eagle Fang?
Oh my God.
I always have to ask everybody that question.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it like that, because my character's not really sort of, you know, into that stuff. So I never took it there. But I might be Cobra Kai.
You gotta support, you know, parents.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought it was funny how they kept calling him Terrence. Like he's like a whole new person now.
So what, before they used to call him Terry? In the other
Yeah, he's always Terry. So it's just, I guess, because, you know, I mean, I guess Terrence is probably his biological name.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know.
Well, he's such an evolved, like, you know, right now, he's such a, I think maybe it's, I don't know. I'll just take that back. Don't know what I'm saying.
He's definitely a lot different. I could see in that first episode than he was in Karate Kid 3. Some of the stuff he was saying about his time back then was funny. I'm not going to spoil anything because I know you haven't seen it yet, but
yeah,
it was a great episode. It's kind of weird how they filmed that last, and that's the first episode, though.
I know. I
guess since it was, in Florida.
Yeah, I'm sure it had also to do with locations and weather and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so other than Cobra Kai, what's your favorite role you've got to play so far?
My role, I think one of my favorite ones that I loved, and it's really because of the actor, it was with playing that scene with Ray Donovan, which was fantastic.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Where like a doctor / spy, double agent. And it was a fight scene. And that was another fantastic role I loved, because we got to, I got to work on that scene for like a week before we filmed it. In terms of the martial art movements and all of that stuff. So that was really fun. And again, that was another fantastic acting experience because of the crew and everybody involved. They were so generous and kind, and can't get enough.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, that house in season 4, was that on a soundstage or was that an actual house out in Florida?
No, that was actually somebody's house. That was their second home. Very nice.
Their second home. Wow.
Yeah. And the cars, oh my God. They had somebody there especially just to drive the car so they wouldn't, get damaged or anything.
Oh, yeah, the cars out front.
They had a Cobra, of course.
Oh, yeah, you got to have that.
Yeah, they had a Ferrari and something else, which I can't remember. Maybe it was a Porsche. Can't remember. But yeah, it's really great.
Can you remember, was it April when y'all filmed that? Or can you remember what month that was?
Was it April? Maybe.
I think I remember seeing something about like season 4 wrapping in April or something. I can't. It's
Yeah,
been a while back now, but yeah.
that sounds about right, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So, last question: what is your impact you want to have in the acting industry?
Well, I'm from Iran, and I know things that have changed a lot, thankfully. But I think I really want to inspire women, especially from that area. The Middle
Absolutely.
East.
Yeah.
Um, I would like to inspire people, especially people who think that, oh my God, it's too late to get into acting. Because I started really late, and I don't think it's ever too late if you're dedicated enough and want to do something, whether it's acting or whatever else,
Absolutely. Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
But also, I want ideally to open up the pathway for more Middle Eastern and ethnic minorities to get into this field, because there's a lot of people that don't do it because of the expectations that society has placed on them, especially if they're women from countries like, Muslim countries or whatever. So that's what I hope to inspire.
Yeah. Actually, a guy I know, Kevin Derrick's actually working on it. He's working on a script for a Iranian film of like a refugee from there. So it's gonna be. I think that'll be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, there's a lot in the works, so that's good.
Yeah, actually, this will be the last question. My bad, but do you want to ever write your own projects or anything like that?
Yeah, I've had a couple of ideas that I've thought about doing, but I've never really committed myself fully to doing it. But yeah, I think that would be something further down the line for me. I'd love to direct,
Absolutely.
fight, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you for coming on and giving us your time today. It was great to be able to speak with you.
Sure. Thank you so much. All right. Have a fantastic new year.
You as well. Will everybody be seeing you on the big screen here soon? I'll release this after season 4 releases, but congratulations again, and thank you again for joining us today.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. It was fun. Thank you. Take
All
care.
right, thank you.